Pips, and welcome back to 2 Point Hospital. Welcome back to Camouflage Falls, where wave 15 has just started. We are paused. We can see here that reception is currently closed, so we should probably get that open. Because we were sorting out, we were doing stuff at the end of the last wave. I think they've all gone through. I know we've got a bunch of ward patients coming in. So Jules finished her training and she is back on the ward, but she is a bit tired. What we might do is just pop her in there a minute. Now, what do we have in the way of assistance? They are actually in a really good mood. That's great. So we're going to pop Jane in here, and I think we'll get Pat Dick into here. Okay, so now if we just have a look at this wave that's coming in, it's only 15 patients, which seems fine, if a bit low. But what we have here is we need to achieve a cure rate of 80%. It's quite a lot. And train 3 doctors. So I'm a little bit worried about this because I don't know what these patients are going to be suffering from. I'm assuming it's only going to be 1 or 2 illnesses. It's not going to be a large variety, I wouldn't have thought. I'm hoping they're going to be relatively easy. I don't know, because I don't know the illnesses. I don't know what machines need to be upgraded, what staff needs to be available, which means I don't know which doctors will be available to train. Bit of a nightmare. And to be honest, our diagnostic area could do with improvement as well. I'd like to add something to the diagnostic area. How many diagnostic nurses do we have? Just the one at the moment, which works in fluid analysis. We could really do, I think, with a nurse. Yeah, but the thing is, I mean, perfect to train up in diagnostic, but right now, don't really want them working on anything, but I'm going to get them in because I would like to open, say, like general diagnosis or cardiology. I think that would be pretty good, just expanding that, although fluid analysis and the megascan are pretty powerful, and we've also got the ward. Maybe even getting a helixer for diagnosis wouldn't be a terrible idea. Anyway, I should stop stalling and just get on with this, really, shouldn't I? We've only got, actually, we'll still open all these offices. We'll still open up all the offices. Now, doctors. Oh, what's our policy at? 70%. We are actually going to whack this up to 95. I'd like the diagnosis threshold, probably just for this wave, to be something like that. Yeah, I think I would. Let's do that. And let's see, let's get you in and you. Excellent. Now, these guys actually need a bit of rest. So I'm going to put one over there and one over here. There. Okay, so we're going to have 2 GPs for the moment. I'll tell you what though, they're pretty good. And we'll keep an eye on this as well. Well, here we go then. Oh my goodness. Wish me luck. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I need to know what the illnesses are really before I can train these doctors. And to train 3, I'm going to need at least 2 training rooms. Right, okay, well, I am seeing a complete mix of patients. We've got chromotherapy, we've got somebody for the fracture ward, we've got a clown coming in, we've got lightheadedness. Look at this. Okay, they are just a complete wild mix. Nerve-wracking. We've got this emergency coming in with ill-suited, which is really difficult. We might actually kill these patients, which is probably now going to affect this potentially. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. They're coming. So if you get in there to deal with that. Right, we're going to have to take this real slow, everybody. Real slow. We've got a real mix here. What doctors do we have? Because we really, it probably won't take long to get these through, you see. So we really need to get the training going now on all the doctors at once if we can. Let's see, doctors. So do we even have 3 doctors that need training? No, we don't. Right, do you know what we might do? Is hire a bunch of random doctors. Oh, look at this. Can you believe it? These doctors are amazing. This is going to be expensive though. Okay, so we are going to train this doctor in GP2. So we've just gained ourselves a new GP. And in fact, one of these guys that's on break can do the training. That'll help actually with the cost. So that's going to be you. Okay. What's just happened? Stay in there. I wanted that. There we go. Good. So you get your training. We need to make sure that's going to continue to work. We've got a bit lucky here. Terribly dull. Okay, so this particular doctor I don't really want. However, this surgeon's fantastic. So what we'll do, we'll get Dr. B Pepper in to train surgery 2 here. Fantastic. And do you know what we might even do? Because we've got a surgery, right? But they're not very good. So what I might do is turn surgery off for the minute. Because we might be able to get a better surgeon in there in case any surgeries crop up. Okay, now one more doctor, and we did have one here, so we could train our researcher. Although, I'd like him to just finish off Total if possible. I'd like him to just finish that off. Right, okay, carry on. We know we're going to need to build the clown clinic now. This is absolutely right, there it is. So we've got the Polycog 3. This latest update will turn our machinery into the envy of the frog transforming community. That may not be a community, but if it was, boy, would they be envious. Okay, good. So that was really quick. Well done, you. So let's put them into some research training 3 with Imogen. Imogen Crank. I wonder if she's a relation to Crank that pops up down here. Now we're going to need to keep a really close eye. I have no idea what's going to happen with these guys, quite honestly. I'm a little bit nervous about them. Right, we might actually need to take this on slow. I might actually have to slow this down, you know. Right, okay. Let's just slow it down. Because grey anatomy has just been discovered. We're happy with this. This is nurse. And I don't really know. Right. You're a doctor. So it'd be great, really, to train them up just a little bit more. But we can't. So we're going to pop you in there. Hugo is the one that we're going to put into... Yeah, well, do you know what? Just to remind me, we'll do that because those rooms don't exist. And then I'll know exactly what it's for. And also, we could change his outfit. That will help me as well. Because I forget things. There we go. So, right. He's fine, or she's fine. Carry on. Carry on. Right. Right, we've just had another one come in. Right, Sputnik. A little bit tricky. Fracture ward. And if we recall, we're not entirely happy with the fracture ward nurse. Nurses. We don't have any decent nurses either to employ for the fracture ward. Is it you? I think it might be them. Yeah. I mean, she's level 2. Lucille is level 2. Bit tired though. And the thing is that when they're tired, they're a little less effective. So we can see here that when they're energized, you know, full of energy, when they're energized, they get a plus 10% treatment and plus 10% diagnosis. So we could really do with getting her rested. And the thing is that Jules here is no longer energized either, so a cup of coffee could probably help here. Okay, we're going to have to let that one go, I think. Where is this GP now? Surely you are rested. Let's get you in there. Okay. Right. So we've got a Sputnik that we're not entirely sure about, quite honestly. And do we have, oh look, we've got some monobrow. Let's get the cows to the top of the queue because they go quick, eh? They do die pretty quick. Right, what's this? So only 50% diagnosed, so going to the ward for Sophia Smudge, okay. Right, 100% diagnosis over here. This is science friction. Okay. Going to the ward for treatment. Okay, the ward's pretty busy. I'm so nervous, guys. I'm so nervous. I don't like this at all. Lightheadedness should be fine. Lightheadedness should be fine. I think as well, we've upgraded the machine. Oh, bearing that in mind, let's get that upgrade going. It's expensive, but I want it done. So where is the lightheaded machine? It'll be over here, won't it? Yeah, it is level 3. Our doctor that runs it is here. Okay, good. She did come off break, so that is, I don't know what that problem was, but we saw them not coming off a break when we put them back into work, but that seems to be working at the moment. Okay, the lightheaded patient can move along. Okay. The jab master. You're talking about that jab master. Don't worry about that one. Okay. 100% over here. What are you? Meteor mites. Okay, this is a pharmacy. Nurse. Who's our best pharmacy? You. I'd like you to take it, please. Excellent. Thank you. Don't like this. Right, okay. I'm on edge. Okay, so we have Claire going over to the diagnostic ward. Sophie's still going over to the diagnostic ward. Okay. Who's this? Okay. So here we need a good injection nurse. Raquel's exhausted. Look. You're pretty tired too. Would you like to get some rest? This pharmacist is exhausted. Okay. But I think we only have one nurse, yeah, that works that room. So not something I need to worry about. She can get energized and go do it. That's fine. Okay. Next round. Sophie's just getting to the ward. Clown clinic's up. Right, okay, the clown, we're finally in a situation where we have the clown clinic issue and we are running out of money. Do we send the clown home? Because we've only got one. It's a risk sending the clown home, but at the same time, I don't really want to build it because we're not, this is a money losing wave. And on top of that, the machine wouldn't be upgraded or anything. I think we're going to risk that one. At least we don't kill them, eh? Yeah. We've made that decision. Okay. Right, we've just diagnosed somebody over here. Really difficult. They may die. They may die. The thing is that we don't want this to go through too quickly. We do not want this to go through too quickly because we've got all this training. And look, B's only just arriving. I'm so nervous, guys. I'm so nervous. Right. Yeah, and we only have one nurse that'll work fracture, and then they can wait. They can wait. It's okay. It's okay. So homesick might die. We've sent one home. I'm watching this as well. You're going to the ward, are you? Okay, got somebody going to the ward. Pest control. Pest control. Again, problem with pest control is building it. We've only got one. I'm going to send them home. I'm not sure if that's the best choice, but mind you, a bunch of money did just come in, but I am nervous. So we've had a couple of low diagnoses here, so these are probably going to be difficult to treat because they've been very poorly diagnosed. Going to the mega scan. And we've taken a very dodgy risk of sending two home. I'm assuming that these guys, the emergency cases, aren't counting. We've killed 3 of them though. But yeah, I don't think they're counting. The emergency doesn't seem to be counting, does it? So that's, I'm kind of relieved about that, to be honest. Okay.
We're sorry for the litter that you dropped on our floor.
Where are we with these patients? Have we got any more? No, right, they've all been through these GP offices. They've all been through these GP offices. Right, what we are going to do is we're going to close this. You may go on break now. We are going to close these. You needed the toilet. You've been complaining about that. You, I like the idea of you being in there. We can also close this. Okay, you're our best GP, right? Okay. Right, this is the building now. Okay, I did 6 out of 6 for that. That helps bring in a bit of extra money. How's the training going? Okay. Right, 44%. Oh no. Psychiatry. Okay, doctor. So, hey, do you know, our psychiatrist is pretty good. Let's get them. Desmond, on the other hand, is exhausted. Okay, we need to get him out of there and on break. Right, that was 20%. Where are you? You're going to the GPs now. Okay, I think you're the only one. Yeah. Okay, needs to keep an eye on this guy. He needs a break.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Right, can you go back? Yeah. What is this? So highly ill-suited. Sufferers need to wear protective clothing due to being ill-suited to 2 Point County. We just had these in as an emergency. With a course of medical therapy and a nice lie down, patients can become acclimated. Highly ill-suited patients are sealed in an airtight environment to keep out the county's atmosphere. What? Why? Why? So which one was that? Where are they? So we've got deeply ill-suited. Because they go, and then we've got highly ill-suited, right? So we've got one for space and one for the depths of water. Okay, right, he's going to rush to the toilet now. Fantastic. Acclimated. Okay, right. Oh dear, right. Sorry. What? Did you see that revenue? Something happened with what? Did you see that? What? Our revenue was 337,000. Sure, all right. I'm not sure I understand what happened there. Okay, fine. Where are you going? Oh, I'm so worried about this. Look how difficult this illness is. This sucks. This sucks. Okay. I hate this. We're gonna kill him.
Doctor required in psychiatry.
Monobrow should be fine. I say that. It's pretty difficult, isn't it? Okay. Alright. Okay, you're fine. Who are you? You don't know. You're going to the GP's office, okay? Right, this mega scan has now been improved. Where is our mega dude? Our mega dude. Where is he? Okay. What's your queue like? That's fine. Right. Luckily for us, we didn't have any surgeons come in, surgeries come in. What we are going to do though, actually, we could get this person to train up a genetics doctor. So I don't have any here that I'd like to do that with. I don't want to keep him necessarily on staff if I don't need to. Do you know what I mean? And I don't think at the moment we have any spare doctors. No. Okay. Think about that one. See if we can get a doctor in that he could train up in genetics, because then we could open up a DNA lab for diagnosis, which I really like the sound of, quite honestly. Are you a janitor? Yeah.
Time for a call-in, and today's subject is
right. Where are you running to?
Some upcoming prehistoric
my
sporting event,
goodness.
which will no doubt elicit any number of tribal grunts from our listeners. Fortunately,
okay, we've trained the doctors.
FC have yet to decipher how to operate.
We've trained the
telephone.
doctors.
So let's just sit in silence for a while, shall we?
Hang on a minute. It seems that we've also satisfied the 80% rule. They're counting it as done. Really? We haven't finished the wave yet. I could still kill them. Maybe the percentage of what's left and... No, surely it should stay up there. But it seems to have registered it. And we got a load of money. I feel like there's something dodgy going on here. Something dodgy. We've upgraded, I think, all of these. We've got all this money. And we have got all this money. Okay, what is this? Oh. Telemutation. Parts of the sufferer have been lost during transgalactic teleportation. The body that remains is a temporary fail state version of the individual pre-travel. They must now undergo DNA recovery so the original can be extrapolated from what remains. That sounds like a really difficult illness. I seem to be in a fortunate position where I don't really need to worry about it so much. Maybe it's just calculated that with the patients that are remaining, even if I killed them all, it wouldn't matter type thing. Actually, that illness isn't as difficult as I thought it might be. That's a relief.
Anything deposited in a bin is now hospital property.
Yeah,
No
that's right.
rummaging.
You heard it here first. Is now hospital property, and don't you forget it. Okay. Okay. So, all the patients have now been diagnosed.
On 2-point radio.
This is a difficult one right here.
What you're
She's
hearing
level
isn't
3.
Static or interference.
This is a
It's
difficult
Harrison
illness.
Wolf. I'll be with you for the next few hours here on 2-point radio, playing some sweet tunes.
I think we definitely did
just
the
like this
80% though,
one.
didn't we? We nailed it. It's a really good way for this wave to just make sure that the hospital is up to code, that the training's going well, the machine upgrade's going well, that you're on task in order to get the 2nd star and be able to cope with what's coming ahead. You know, it's like a checkpoint. It's really good, and it's sort of thrown a little bit of everything at us just to make sure that all these things are in good nick. That's nice. I kind of like it, guys. Right, so with only one more to go, which is our DNA person who's probably going to kill them. If we're being entirely honest with ourselves, probably going to kill them. We're going to put them on break again, because if I can get that extra 10% boost, I'd like that. That would be good. And they can wait. So now, I am keen with this money to see about pest control and the clown clinic. That would be pretty good. But let's just have a look at our staff. So Hugo here, let's train you in some diagnosis. And do you know what? We can get some of our buddies to help you. We really need a new nurse for the ward, don't we? We really need a ward nurse. It's actually getting quite annoying. Oh look, unmotivated and gets toilet rage. Okay, maybe not then. Maybe not. Okay. Hygienic, another diagnostic doctor. You could be good. You could be good. Another diagnostic doctor. Yeah. Okay. Because we do need to sort out diagnosis. It is absolutely a thing. We want to train up the geneticist. Now, also, just on the janitor point of view, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buildings now, and the janitors are not up to code. If we have a look at the janitors, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cleaning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, the maintenance crew isn't too bad. You've already got your nasty, right? Okay, so that would be 1 for each of the cleaning crew. But if possible, I would like to then get 1 extra of each, but they all are terrible, terrible. Right. So let's see here. Probably don't need to worry about training you. What we will do though is probably get a level 3 maintenance training going. Oh, actually, look. Oh, excellent. Okay. Nobody else is ready to join. That's fine. Fine. Okay, and we've got some diagnosis training going. We could do get some ghost training here. Ghost capture training. Probably could get rid of one of these upgraders, to be honest. Okay, got a little bit of training going. I would like now, how are the assistants? Can you go on break? We're going to, and also our GPs. GP? Yeah, break. Okay. Oh, we could do actually with looking at the money. Go on break. And all money, yes. Okay, we're getting ready for the next wave because we've done wave 15. We have absolutely done wave 15, and this patient, who we probably will kill. Where is, should we just find out before we move on? Shall we find out? Where are you? Can you do this? We'd like to know if we're going to kill this patient or not. Staff skills pretty bad. Okay. I'll be amazed if this is successful. Oh my goodness! Well done. Wow, I'm really impressed. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you did, please hit that like button. As long as you are here, why not take your first step on the path to total coolness by supporting me via Patreon. The cooler you are, the harder I work, which means even more SHIZWAH.